Where do you guys get your vape devices and pods from?
Mostly Telegram.
When you make an order, usually they will come on like the same day.
It's easier to get a vape than for me to go out and buy cigarettes because I'm still underage. 7-Eleven, we have like CCTV and stuff.
It's more accessible.
Hi guys!
Hi.
So how old were you when you first started vaping?
I was 16, maybe 2 years ago. It was like natural because like my brother is a smoker. Like when he bought his own vape, he asked me if I wanted to join in on his order.
For me, it was when I was also like 16, but then I just started smoking and then I was trying to like cover the smell from my parents lah. And then my friend just happened to like brought back the very old kind. Yeah, and then I just tried it in school and because don't have the smell, so that was the appeal lah.
I actually started smoking cigarettes first, but slowly I started to shift towards the same thing as Kelly, those box vapes. I picked it up from Sec 3 seniors from my school and from other schools actually. I would say the most common period for like teenagers to pick up vaping would be like from Sec 2 to Sec 3.
Yeah. Do you guys know that vaping is illegal in Singapore?
Yes,
Yep.
of course.
Yes.
Back in secondary school, the discipline masters would walk around with metal detectors. They literally scan your bag with like the same thing they use in the airports. Yeah, and they would just confiscate your vapes. I mean, the fear of getting caught is there, but I don't feel the pressure from like the law that much because I see people around me like doing it as well.
Actually, I agree with Tim because sometimes I forget that it's like illegal.
Where's the most open place you guys have vaped?
For me, I would say in school, in class, like sometimes I'll like feel like I need to take a smoke break, but like I can't leave the classroom.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
in
like
class, in class.
I'll kind of like take a puff and then like blow it into like my bag.
For both of us, I think when we were in school, on our vape breaks, like in the toilet, then we're like, oh hey, then we exchange our pod flavors and then we just talk for a while, chill, and then go back to class.
Do your parents know that you vape?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, my dad vapes, so for him it was his like method to quit smoking. So he actually tried to get me off cigarettes as well by buying me a vape. It didn't really help. I still smoke cigarettes and vape.
How about you both? Michelle, Kelly, you said that your parents do know. What are their thoughts on it?
No, actually when I vape, I tend to like want to hide it, but there was one time when my dad entered the room, then he saw the vape. Beside there was like this shining blue thing there, then he was, what is that? Then he whacked me, then he confiscated it, but then afterwards, I just bought a new one.
For me, my parents just like, oh, what the heck, like, where you get it from? And then like, they kind of told me to stop, but then they were like sort of like hesitant because they don't know whether it was better than cigarettes.
What is the appeal of vaping, you guys think? Like,
Just the smell. Because like smoking, like I feel like when I smoke, the smell lingers on my hand, like my fingertips and like my clothes and everything. But when I vape, like it just smells nice. Then and like the taste of it also is like palatable. Yeah, and like the convenience, like I can just do it at home and like the smell will linger. I can do it in an enclosed area and I don't have to worry about like the smoke.
yeah, and you were saying that there are different tastes.
Yes, super big menu now, and everything sounds so attractive because it's like peach oolong or like fusion spice or something like
It's
that.
like buying a drink.
Yeah, they got quite crazy flavors also, like mineral water.
Green bean as well.
There's this like one flavor that I really am like drawn to. It's like strawberry milk because it tastes like the Chupa Chup.
Where do you guys get your vape devices and pods from?
I ordered through my friend.
If you join Telegram vape groups, right, the moment you join one, suddenly over like the course of the next few days or weeks, the admins just kind of add you in a lot of groups, and the messages that the vape sellers send are like every second, like non-stop.
They're trying to like get you to buy.
For me, it's like it's easier to get a vape than for me to go out and buy cigarettes because I'm still underage. You know, like 7-Eleven, like you have like CCTV and stuff.
It's more accessible.
Yeah, more accessible.
Yeah.
And so what's the process of actually ordering vapes and pods? So you make an order through Telegram and then what happens?
When you make an order, usually they will come on like the same day.
Depending on the seller, like they would maybe pull up like even an hour after you order, but usually it'll be someone who will come in a car and they will just pass it out of the window.
Yeah, and not just in the car, like I have collected from like people on motorbikes and stuff, but you can kind of tell that the person that you're talking to when you're buying the vape on Telegram is not the same person who delivers it to you. So it feels like that it's like a big operational thing where they kind of have like runners who are not related to them.
Michelle, you were saying that some people buy flavors and it amounts to $500.
Yeah.
Does it get more expensive?
I mean, it does. Usually then people kind of ask their friends to buy together also, so the discount is also bigger in a sense. Probably like about a year ago, it was like $25 for one box if you just buy like one box. But I think the current price in the market is like 16 or even 11 for the cheapest for one box.
And how much do you guys spend on vaping? What's the average a month?
Usually I buy 7 boxes at one go. That's like about $100, and then that lasts me like 3 months. So a month will probably be like $30 if you compare it to like cigarettes. It's like maybe $20 cheaper. I mean, depending how much you smoke.
Oh, okay. So how often would you say that you guys vape? Like on a daily? 3 times a day?
No, not 3 times.
24/7.
For me, it's like a habitual thing to vape just as I get up in the morning, as I'm like on the toilet, like
Yeah.
before I take my morning shower. It's also become a weird habit to vape after every meal. You just keep like whacking and then like you don't know when to stop because like the vape pod like has so much juice in it. So for me, usually I'll vape like maybe say like 10 to 20 puffs, and then like I'll feel a little bit of a hit rush from the nicotine, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to stop.
Okay. Is that what you guys look for? Kind of just the rush of nicotine?
It doesn't come often because you're already vaping so much on like a perpetual basis, right? But if you smoke certain pods, like for example the one that I smoke, the nicotine percent is actually 5%. When you wake up and you hit it 2 times, you can actually feel this complete rush like from your head all the way to your toes, and it lasts about like 30-40 seconds, and then afterwards you're back to normal.
It's like standing up too fast.
Yeah.
Just a hit rush.
And then your head is just like, oh, you think of nothing, and then it's just like everything's asleep for like 30 seconds.
Do you guys think that vaping is healthier than smoking?
Definitely not.
No, it's not.
Okay, why is that? Tell me.
Because I feel like we don't know what's going into like the juice. We don't know the components, whereas like, you know, cigarettes we learn in school, like we got tar and stuff.
I would also say like sometimes it may be tempered with, but usually not because it's packaged quite well, but then again, who knows? Also because like it's a new thing, so like it's not a common thing to hear like, oh, this guy like passed away because he used to vape all the time. So we are like the trial generation.
And you wouldn't say that you're addicted to it?
I would definitely say that I'm addicted to it.
Oh, okay.
I do feel like the withdrawals if like I'm waiting for like a shipment of pods.
Just end up smoking more lah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an interchangeable thing sometimes for me, like with vapes and cigarettes. If I have a vape, then I don't really smoke cigarettes. But then if I don't, then I just buy a pack and then I smoke some cigarettes and then wait for the thing.